Alright, it's good. It's Hunter Dick Woods. We back with the MPC Gospel, and this is like section 2, I suppose. We're gonna be talking about getting your word bank together, about 250 words, and matching those words with a mood that will ultimately lead to your mode, aka your scale keys, and you know what I'm saying, and your progressions. So let's get to it. So, firstly, like I said, we're gonna get your. Let me see. Am I using the right pen? Am I on the right layer? It's my. Alright, cut. So, firstly, let me talk about 250 words. And matching modes. Right? So basically, like I said, gives you a word bank, gives your brain something to, you know what I'm saying, a pool of words to swim in. And come up with new concepts, you know? What else? I mean, you're not really going to use all the words, right? The average song is probably less than 300 words, probably less than 200. You know what I'm saying? With the way that the radio is. So, you basically want to match the words and the mood that they create with spelled with all the way wrong. A scale mode. Right? Now, where does the idea of modes come from? Let's go. It's my favorite website. Let's go with mode. Right? Melodies. So one. Or strains of music. That might actually be a good content series. Because you already know if you're into like cannabis, if you're into like the cannabis, strains is important. They let you know that different strains equal different variety. You know what I'm saying? Manner, melodies, strains of music. A sense now obsolete. See musical senses. Musical senses. What did we talk about before? The senses with your music, right? Or did we talk about that? Wait, I'm gonna get to that. Anyhow, from Old French, mode, and directly from Latin, modus, measure, extent, quantity, proper measure, rhythm, song, a way, manner, fashion, style. In late Latin, also mood in grammar and logic. And then from Proto Indo European to take measures. Now, well, let's read the second definition too because it's musical. Meaning, manner of acting or doing, was in which a thing is done. Wait, what? I'm kind of stoned, sorry. A manner of acting or doing was in which a thing is done. Is by 1660s. Yeah, that sound like some old ass freaking old English type of sense of inflectional category and conjugation is mid 15th century. Okay, that's just the different definitions, right? In music, 1670s, as method of dividing the intervals of the octave for melodic purposes. And that is exactly what we want to use it for. You know what I'm saying? And then Greek music, 1721, in reference to modern music. So let's look up moods while we're at it. Emotional condition, state of mind, as regards passion or feelings. Didn't we talk about that in the previous video where we're saying that you're learning to influence the emotional and mental state of your generation? You're getting at their heart, their frame of mind. Literally, the tones that you create influence their biology, their physiology, their frame of mind. Binaural beats, you already know the 432 versus 440, you know what I'm saying, controversy. Their spirit, the tempo, the BPM, the heart rate. Come on. Come on, man. I got to do the Joe Biden. I got to clip the Joe Biden. Come on, man. Anyhow, I thought I was looking like there was a musical definition, right? Let's go to the musical definition. Here we go. Grammatical form indicating the function of a verb, an alteration of mode. There we go. The grammatical and musical 1590s usage of it influenced the meaning of mood in such phrases as light-hearted mood. But it's worth remembering that the two moods have no etymological relationship. You know what I'm saying? The grammatical variant of a verb, mode or mood, it's not about that. The musical mode has to do with your mood, your feelings, your mental state, the way that you hit the inflections on your scales. So now let's get to it. So basically, the concept is called the lyric triad in the speech songwriter formula. I looked at it and saw that it suggested it would be a lyrical cycle. With the light, dark, from the 8-point story wheel, but you'll see by the end of it, or if you actually look at the course that we're referring to. So it's 3 parts, right? You got content, then you got the sensory details, and you got your internal, well, no, not internal. It's not even sensory details. My bad. External details and internal. Now the content, that would be like the subject that you're writing about. That would be the people, the things, activities, and events. Like information type shit. Places. and like times. Guess that would count as events as well, but you know, yeah. The external details, that would be like your senses. That's how you perceive the external world, right? So, you would describe that in visual terms, auditory words with sounds, kinesthetic. That's like your touch, your sense of touch. And then also sensations and how you feel inside. Like this, how things, this feels rough or smooth, but then also the tingly sensations, that you could cause with your music. What else? What else? Oh, you got the sense of smell. That's olfactory. And your sense of taste, which is the gusto. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Shit. Right? And then the internal details, you know what I'm saying? That's how you think about it. What do you think about it? Your thoughts and feelings about the thing, right? That's basically your perspective, your point of view. You know what I'm saying? And there's biological levels of experience. So from the bottom, you got how do you feel or what do you think about the environment, society. No, not society. Just the environment. Whether it be an urban environment, suburban environment, rural, whether you're in the jungle, whether you're in the prairie and the desert type shit like that. Let's see. Next after that is the behaviors. Where are you? What are you doing? Type shit. After that is your capabilities. Type shit. Like, what do you know how to do? What are you capable of? Next will be your beliefs. What do you believe about yourself? About the you know what I'm saying? If you were writing from the perspective of yourself, how do you feel about yourself? If you were writing about the perspective of somebody else, what do you believe about the person you're writing about? If you talking about the listener, you know what I'm saying? If you're writing about the ops, whatever, what do you believe about the ops type shit? You know? After that is identity. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to make your hook, I am or I'm that, you know? If you're going to say you are or you're that, how would you identify the protagonist of the song? From there, you got the collective. That's the we and the us. Like, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Because that's a collective idea. Everybody can sing that and be on one accord. You know what I'm saying? Or the Michael Jackson, they don't really care about us. That's a song that a group of people with a shared collective ideal could sing about. You feel me? So ultimately, you start with the content, then you talk about what you observe about the content through your senses, and then you talk about what you think or how you feel about the content. You know what I'm saying? And then you just do it all over. Now, in the model that he had, it was, let me draw a better line than that. He had it divided up into light and dark, right? Now, that's also known and then unknown when you talk about the hero's journey. because you start with what you can readily observe, what you can see, everybody can see, or what they know, and then you move around to what goes on the inside, what you're thinking, what people don't get to see. That's the actual dark side. And then by the end of the song, you come back around. So that's why I would like to call it, you know what I'm saying, the lyric circle. Like they got the story circle, so we got the lyric circle. But, you know, so we're going to chop it up with Graham English and see what he think about it, man. So go holler at him. Let him know 100 Acre Woods definitely put you on to the speed songwriting course because he's on Facebook and he don't do affiliate marketing. Now, how do you actually find the words, right? So for the content, you know what I'm saying, put your title into Google Images. Well, in a Google search. Then click images. Because I remember when I first saw that shit, I'm like, Google Images? Like, where's that website? And then just clicked on me, like, my nigga, just put it in Google search and then click images, right? So you're going to get all the images that come up. Then for the external, you're going to look at all the pictures and describe what you see. And of course, it's pictures, so you're going to be able to use a lot of visual language. But also, just think about stepping into the picture. How would the protagonist or the antagonist of the song experience the image that you're looking at? What would the sounds be like in that picture if you were live there? What would the car, let's say you're taking a picture of a car scene, what would the car feel like? What would the interior feel like? What would the interior smell like? Is it a brand new car? Is it a car that people been hotboxing type shit? You know what I mean? If the scene is like on the beach, if you're writing about being on the beach on vacation partying, what's the crowd like? What does it feel to be in that atmosphere? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? The music's pumping. What's the energy feel like? That's what, well, that would be on the internal. But you know what I'm saying, what are the lights like? You know what I'm saying, what's the crowd doing? They jumping around, they standing still? You know what I'm saying, are people dressed up? Or you get where I'm going with this. So internal would be the internal, exploring the sensation. Right? It's simple. You can just take 10 to 15 minutes to write down your words. That's it. It's real simple. So like my title was, what was my title? Gotta get it. Gotta get it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do right now. We're gonna go to Google search, right? And we're gonna take a whole 15 minutes. But just give you an example. Oh, could have just typed it in there, right? Gotta get it. Got to get it. Huh, Cisco already got a song like that. Go to images. Alright. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna clear the screen. Clear. I already got my song plot. It's about, you know what I'm saying? What was the verse? We're gonna do it step by step, right? We're gonna walk through it. Title, got to get it. Verse is, this is what I want. Pre-chorus. Don't try to stop me. The chorus or the hook. I gotta get it. So get out of my way. Next verse. You mad? I'm going after what I want. Pre-chorus. It's kind of the same, but you switch it up because it's the content of the second verse is different. So you hit them with a "You'll never stop me." Why? Because I gotta get it. So get out the way. And then you got the bridge, which is the turn, which is when you finally got it. Right? You hit him with the "You tried to stop me." Right? Then, a bridge is really 8 bars. So, you know what I'm saying, to add to it, what else? What else? So I got what I want, you know what I'm saying? Repeat that, because I got to get it. And what else I said? It's no stopping me now. And then back to the chorus and the hook. Because why? I got to get it. So get out the way. And if you want to, you know what I'm saying, make a third verse, then the third verse would probably be like, uh, don't let nobody stop you type shit. That would be the third verse because the cycle would be, this is what I want, go on the journey, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Paid the price for the people that tried to stop me, but I kept going. Now the return is I'm back and having change is to tell others, don't let nobody stop you. Because if I got to get it, then you got to have the same mind state. You got to get it. So that's that, right? So now we typed in to Google search. Let me see. Let me just add another layer and hide this one. So now word bank. Let's see. What do we see? It's a lot of album covers. Need some content. All right, we got people. We got people. You know what I'm saying? Cisco is the dragon. And we'll even write Cisco because you could refer to him in, you know what I'm saying, in your song. Who's this guy? I don't want to take off my shades. Never heard of him. Bobby Timmons. Sorry, guy. It's T.I. I guess you could put T.I. Culture beat. That's a good phrase. This guy's in the field. Looks like a sunset. Because he's laid back. It doesn't look like sunrise. If it was sunrise, I think they would make it a lot like a bluer sky. So when you're using the levels of experience, right? Well, right now we just write down what we see, but there's actually questions that go along with the levels of experience to pull out the internal experience if you're having some trouble with it. So some colors they got, red and black. That could be the type of colors for the thing that I want, you know what I'm saying? I see a smile. Is that Tina Turner? Yes. Just say Tina. So we got people. Need some more things. Need some more things. We need activities. This guy's chilling. Dancing. Tip is in a mansion. At a party. Some vixens. Some video vixens. It's an industrial park. Let's see. Cyberspace. It's definitely the place to get it right now. Freedom. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Glass vials. What can you put in glass vials besides drugs, of course? Could put info, knowledge, words, all types of metaphors. Let's see. Space. Got space. All right, I'm taking up mad time. So we're just going to leave it right there, right? So that's external. Internal. So for environment, let's see. What do you notice about it? About the environment, right? What's different? You know what I'm saying? What's different from what you're used to? Behavior. What are you doing, right? What are your actions? You know what I'm saying? What are your movements in relation to what are your movements in relation to the environment? Or the people in the environment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the content is. Next level is capabilities. What skills do you have? What can you do? I'm saying beliefs. It says, what do you believe to be true? Or false about the content? What's important? Identity. What kind of person are you? No, we'll put what kind of person blank experiences the content the way that, you know what I'm saying, you would like to express in the song. I am, you are, and then collective. It's like, what are we all experiencing? No, put that in capital. Because you got to make the people feel that they're included in the all. You know what I'm saying? What are you going through that everyone else is experiencing or they might experience? You know what I'm saying? Is there a group philosophy that everybody can relate to? You know what I'm saying? Or you can make it, how are you different from everybody else as a collective? You know what I'm saying? You could be the one that goes against the grain, the black sheep. That's an identity, but it also describes the collective because there's a us and we, but there's also a they and them that is a part of the collective idea. So these are the things that can help you accumulate your word bank, right? Then once you have your word bank, all these words, if you know what I'm saying, get the content, you know what I'm saying, Cisco the dragon, that would lead to astrology, Chinese astrology, and then you could take a theme from Chinese astrology, put the I gotta have it on a timeline. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have whatever. Just like, I don't know. I'm stoned. I haven't gotten to this song content yet, but I'm gonna work on it. So you better be working on your song. Because by the end of this, we're gonna write a bad song and we're gonna publish it and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna really make a project. So if you're with me, just stick with me to the end. We definitely gonna make a whole project if you know what I'm saying, with it. So now you got the words and we're gonna go into the moods. So I'm gonna go mode, I'm gonna go moods. The mode and the mood that it invokes. So we go with Ionian. That's the regular major scale. And they say like the mood is neutral, but they like to say it's happy as well. But it's just a neutral scale that's bright because there's no minors in it. So just call it neutral. Because you can just meander around and just be like, oh, this is all right. But there's no tension really. After that, you got the Lydian. And that has a raised fourth. So it has like it's an augmented scale, I believe. And they said that makes it have like a bright feeling. And then the Mixolydian. That has a lowered 7. Well, a flatted 7. And it's less bright. It's a major scale, but it has a minor 7th scale degree. If you understand your scales, get into the music theory. So it's less bright, and it has like a jazzy party type feel. So next we getting into like the minors, Aeolian, 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 I don't know. But that's the minor, so that's like a minor third, minor 6, and minor 7. I think it's a minor 7. But that's the one they say is sad or dark. That's the minor chord. Yeah, dark. We'll call it a dark chord. After that, you got Dorian. That's a minor third and a minor 7th, or a flattened 7th. And it's darker. You know what I'm saying? It's a real bluesy. Well, I don't think it's I can't say that it's darker than Aeolian because they have the minor or the lowered 6th, so that would make Aeolian darker than, you know what I'm saying, than a Dorian. Bluesy. Yeah, that's the feeling that I get with Dorian. It's like a bluesy feeling. And then you got Phrygian. Phrygian. Ha! Can't trick me. Has a lowered 2nd, lower 3rd, lower 6, and lower 7. And that's the darkest. Whoa, that's sloppy as hell. And really sounds like dangerous. Like the secret agent. That's Phrygian. Like I'm gonna put some links in the description so you can listen to the different melodies. And that's what you gotta do is just go on YouTube and put Lydian mode melodies solos or Ionian melody solos, things like that. And you can listen to the different articulations that guitarists mainly, but different instrumentalists play these things in so you can get a feeling. And then when we jump into the MPC, you can just get on pad perform, throw on a piano or a guitar on your plugins and just go in, make up your own melodies. Come on. I'm making it easy for you, honestly. I'm making it easy for you. So we said that Dorian was the darkest and it sounds almost dangerous because the minor or the flattened 2nd is already a semitone, and then the flattened 3rd, I believe, no, that's a whole tone. Because if you go C, C sharp, E would be the 3rd. But all right, anyhow, that semitone between the 1st and the flattened 2nd, and then it's a minor 3rd. So that I don't want to give you too much sauce. I want you to think for yourself. And then the last mode is Locrian. But that's just, they say don't use it. So experiment with it. All right, let's see. I think I explained everything. Yep. So that's about it. We're gonna jump into the MPC. I'm about to check the time on this video. You know what I'm saying? And if it's under an hour, then we're gonna split it. But if it's over an hour, no. If it's over an hour, then we're gonna split it. If it's under an hour, then don't worry about it. You're probably not even gonna see this part.